Hi, welcome to the History Archives. My name is Talha. Today, we will get to know about the history of America, the initial history of America. Mound builders were the prehistoric American Indians, named for their practice of burying their dead in the large mounds. Beginning about 3,000 years ago, they built extensive earthworks from the Great Lakes and down through the Mississippi River Valley and into the Gulf Mexico region. These mounds, many of which survive, totally consisted of several hundred of tons of dirt, clay and stone, and were built on a large scale in spite of the fact that the builders had no beast of burden and did not use the wheel. The Adena people were one of group of mound builders. They arose the Ohio River Valley around 400 BC. They were hunters and gatherers, and also in the Grave Creek Mounds of Moundsville, West Virginia. It measures 900 feet, equal to 270 meters in circumference, and 70 feet, equal to 21 meters in height. Scholars believe that as the Adena traded with other group of American Indians, the practice of mound building spread. The other mound builders were the Hopewell and the Mississippian people. The Hopewell were hunters and gatherers, but they also cultivated corn and squash. They settled in Midwestern United States, where their burial mounds can still be found. The largest site in the New York, Ohio. Objects such as shells, shark teeth, and volcanic glass discovered in the Hopewell earthworks reveals that they traded with distant tribes. This trade network collapsed about 500 AD and the Hopewell died out. The Mississippian who settled in the Mississippi Valley and in what is today the southern United States were the only mound builders to have contact with the Europeans. Their culture emerged about 700 AD and lasted into the 1700s. Mississippians were farmers and raised livestock. In addition to their mounds, the largest of which found at Cohoca, they built cities which were among the earliest in North America. Since many of their earthworks include temples atop the mounds, the Mississippians may have traded with the Indian of Mexico, such as Aztec or Maya, and were influenced by them. The indigenous people of the Pacific Northwest were likely to the most affluent Native Americans. Many distinct cultural and political nations developed there, but they all shared certain beliefs, traditions, and practices, such as the certainty of Solomon as a resource and spiritual symbol. Permanent villages began to develop in the region as early as 1000 BCE, and these communities celebrated by the gift-giving feast of the potlatch. These gatherings were usually organized to commemorate special events such as the raising of totem pole or the celebration of a new chief. In present-day upstate New York, Iroquois formed a confederacy of tribal nations in the mid-15th century, consisting of the Oneida, Mohawk, Onondaga, and Seneca. Their system of affiliation was kind of federation different from the strong centralized European monarchies. Even tribes had seats in a group of 50 chiefs. It has been suggested that their culture contributed to political thinking during the development of United States government. The Iroquois were powerful, waging war with many neighboring tribes, and later Europeans, as their territory expanded, small tribes were forced further west, including the Osage, Omaha people. In the next part of the video, we will get to know about the European colonization on America. Thanks for watching.